between the Polar Bears and the 51s. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank.
Frank Thomas.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Outside, 3-0 now. Fultonevich has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 1-0. Here it is. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The shortstop.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
That's a ball.
2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. 2 men on, 2 out, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
1 strike.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Batting 7. The
first delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Nope,
that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make. Standing in, Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the 51. The second base.
Here's the pitch.
Labor. Torres.
0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Here's a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for two. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff two-base hit.
Batting second.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. Coming to the plate now, Duke Snyder. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Snyder leads off second with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. In now, Joey Gallo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are two away. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Torres has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with one away, and the pitcher Mike Foltynewicz digs into bat next. 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Now I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So
there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Foltynewicz on third. Alomar is over at second with one down in the inning. Renfroe on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2. Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Now in the box, Matt Carpenter.
Leading off for
First pitch on its way.
Third baseman, Matt.
He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Chirinos is retired, 2 down now.
The pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
The left fielder.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action.
Nope.
Batter was totally out front on that.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between Chinese Taipei and Abu Dhabi. Two great hitters. Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. The count now at 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Oh, that grounder caught him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Batting second.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Judge, the runner at second with one away. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Oh my, it's gone! Santa Maria! So stepping in, Joey Gallo. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Story absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. High and deep to center field. Snyder ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a two-out triple. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
No, that's low.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 2-1.
That's inside.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Eugenio Suarez would be next. In tight, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. A bouncer up the middle. Story picks it up. Quick throw to Torres to retire. Now batting, Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the 51.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
0-1.
Torres.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's another 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now to the plate, Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down. So striding in, Duke Snyder. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first
from the belt, the pitch.
Cody.
Hit out towards second. Alomar has it to second for 1. To Thomas. They get them both in the side. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. The pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Kiermaier stands at second with no outs. Grounded to first. Throw goes over to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. A tag for 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Alomar. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Torres at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like leading off the inning, Hunter Renfroe, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Gallo. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he misses there. 1-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. Ready for another chance? Frank Thomas. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Ball 2.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Ball 4.
And that's low, ball 4. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No balls and a strike to count. Hit out toward second. Torres scoops it up to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Drilled on the ground to short. Story brings it in. Throw on to second for the force in the side. Stepping up now, Robinson Chirinos as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Robinson.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Number 18.
A ball and a strike. Runners going. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. At the plate, Torres. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Torres.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Hopped up. Thomas shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for one. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez as we begin the top of the fourth.
The third baseman.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe on the move, and no one will track it down. The payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. It was a walk in his last trip.
Whoa, that's down.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Drill. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. At the plate, Aaron Judge. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
That's a
breaking ball called just a bit low.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
He's set. The 3-1. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field.
Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And here comes the first baseman, Frank Thomas. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
That's ball
and he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make... Digging in to try it again. Duke Snider, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will... Ready for another shot now. Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Snyder is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The batter.
Ready once again, Trevor Story. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Striding in once again, Joey Gallo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he can't field it cleanly. 0-1, here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Chris Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming into pinch hit, Chris Davis.
D-Rod. 0-1's the count.
The 0-1 on its way.
That's outside.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Ball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
No balls and 1 strike.
Torres.
Carpenter over at second. Davis at first. 2 out in the inning.
Ball.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Alomar is calling for it, and that.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Jock Peterson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Neshek is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Roberto Alomar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Ball. That's inside.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
Inside.
2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's safe.
He beat it out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A man at third with 1 away. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Judge is
That's
sent
in.
packing
Ball 2.
for out number 2 in the 6th.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-1 to him now. And he popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jose Leclerc enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Leading off the inning, Trevor from the stretch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So coming to the plate, Duke Snyder. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1 to Thomas at first. It's a double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Gallo has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
That's a ball.
Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high.
That's a
now
ball.
A good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, 2-1. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Snyder will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Renfroe.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Hunter Renfroe is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He singled his last time up.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
To second for one. On to first. It's a double play. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Circle change there. Called strike one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line towards center field. Snyder patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Max Muncy will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Left side, but well foul. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Gallo will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Full count now, 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter has it. Quick throw to Torres to Kyle Bearclaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bearclaw, a California-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Adalberto Mondesi will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Adalberto.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 2 down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Settling in now, Trevor Story. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 1 and 2. Nope.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Duke Snyder would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. Lou Trevino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hard liner to center field, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Here's Joey Gallo now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
1-0.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Thomas aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Trevor Story waits on deck. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes. That's
a little low. It's 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So striding forward now, Duke Snyder. He was a double play. Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter bends.
Go, Brett.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is there. Makes the play, 1 away. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's the ball low. He misses with the changeup. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Right fielder, Hunter.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gallo sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple. So last chance here, and stepping in, Joey Gallo. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Renfroe on third with 2 out. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Listen up, I ain't playing around. I shed blood, sweat, and tears, and I made my rounds. I'm back to there's no stopping me. Get out of my way, I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that looked like a mountain from every time someone said no. Never say I got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping through, I gain across the building and bring back the feeling. Did a fright, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. The greatest. Now that I'm finally here, I said it. Ain't nothing about it fake. Nah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. The greatest. And now that I'm finally here. Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play, baby. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. And clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's